Chicago's law enforcement community are taking offense with a comment made by Mayor Brandon Johnson. Earlier this week, he said in part, quote, jails and incarceration and law enforcement is a sickness. CBS News Chicago investigator Megan DeMar joins us live.
Context, so we asked him today to clarify exactly what he meant. During a press conference on Tuesday, Mayor Brandon Johnson was responding to a question about how to make Chicagoans feel safer in their communities.
The fact of the matter is we are driving violence down on this city, and we're using...
Now the comment sparking outrage online and in the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, Megan.
Right, Erica. The Cook County State's Attorney told me she was deeply offended by that statement. Some argued that Mayor Johnson's words were taken out of conservative and pro-police circles on social media, even prompting Cook County State's Attorney Eileen O'Neill Burke.
The statement was disappointing and disheartening. We are part of law enforcement.
Every single resource that's available to us. Jails and incarceration and law enforcement is a sickness that has not led to safe communities.
The law enforcement is a sickness comment took off in some
make sure that they keep women safe from domestic violence, to make sure that we are doing our jobs in protecting children from being sex trafficked, to make sure that we are prosecuting murder cases. What we do, every state's attorney's office is the prosecution arm, and that is clearly law enforcement.
To voice her own outrage during a sit-down interview with me on a different topic.
I have 1,300 people who work in this office who are dedicated public servants, who get up every single day
They're using this moment to politicize, to justify their own insecurities. I'm not going to stand for it, I'm not going to take it, and neither will the residents of this fine city.
Johnson explained that, quote, the addiction of jails and incarceration is one that we have
today does not call for our eradication.
When she won her race in November, O'Neill Burke was considered the law and order focused candidate and was backed by police. Hoping to clarify what Mayor Johnson meant by law enforcement is a sickness, we asked him today.
The people who heard my statement, they know exactly what I meant. Enforcement alone does not keep communities safe. Law enforcement agrees with me on that. How do you send police officers into communities when there's little access to affordable housing? What is a police officer's responsibility to hunger?
Johnson went on to say that jails, incarceration, and law enforcement should not be considered some kind of salvation for the Black and brown communities of Chicago. We did reach out to the Chicago Police Department for comment, but so far, Erica, we have not received a response.
All right, Megan, thanks.
To wean ourselves off of. This time leaving out a reference to law enforcement specifically.
When you just responded, though, you didn't loop in law enforcement this time. So did you not intend to use the
I said that law enforcement, here's what I've said, though. Law enforcement